Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be attempting the Times Cryptic, which is being published on Tuesday the 27th of August 2024, and this has been set by Teazel. I think Teazel's been okay the last few months. Been getting through them, usually quite slow, relatively 15-20 minutes, probably a word at the end that I won't be able to get, maybe some anagrams. I'm just looking at this and it's got an interesting grid really. I think some people refer to it as the delta wing grid, because these two bits in the corner, I think those are delta wings. So really, yeah, not a lot else to say about it other than to reset the timer and crack on. One uses trickery to climb eastern slope. Magician is not able to move love section of long poem. Is not able, cannot to love section. Love in that. Oh gosh, it's only 5 letters. Long poem. Something ode. One or many teams so called. One or many teams so called. Sides. I'm surprised. First to meet. Oma. Supports fast bowling as key. Fast being lentil probably. Bowling as key. Good cricket surface to that one. Having brought money, we brought back nut tree. Is that we brought back nut tree? Cashew. I go red all round or a bit like another colour. I go red all round or a bit like another colour. This feels like that clue we had the other day, which was amber. Forced to join journalists team. So that's like press, isn't it? Press corps? Force. Press to join. Press corp. Corps. Don't know. Press something, I think. Possesses marijuana but not heroin. Possesses, owns marijuana but not heroin. So I think heroin is an H. I'm taking out an H from marijuana, which I can't think of, and possesses is, you would assume, owns, but kind of an S ending. Or has. Is it has? Maybe hash. Yes, has. Has and hash. Okay. In basement, vendor heard. Cellar. So the basement is, and the centre vendor. I've got that wrong in the past. That sound like. Fall behind. Walking route. Walking route. Fall behind. Walking route is a trail, isn't it? Okay. Not so hairy, a race nonsense. Looks like an anagram of, could be an anagram of hairy, a race, for nonsense being that. Not so hairy. Boulder, bald relay, I don't know. All got some good words, so that looks like a scope word. Hit some kind of scope word, isn't it? Let's stick in scope and hope that I'm telescope, microscope. Yeah, trashed in cosmic prose, microscope. That's a nice down clue to start. Run off for large teapot. Teapot is an urn. Run off. Yeah, okay, so that's just an anagram. After time, currency is in real difficulty. Some kind of ease, I thought. Disease, difficulty, disease. Don't know. Come back to that. Black cats, spring. B for black. Panthers. Cats. I'll come back. Secures what are on hard. That's on hand. Sorry. It secures what are on hand. What kind of English sentence is that? Secures what are on hand. Ties, fingers, digits, digits, palms. Secures palms. I think palms might be. Not convinced by that. Huge stone finally going in the mail remarkably. So I think that's an E of stone going in the mail, which is anagrammed. There's an H. Oh yeah, that's got an H in there. What's that going to be? Don't know. Let's come back when I've got some more letters. An old man, so fit to... An old man myself. So fit to turn up. God. That means to turn up is to arrive. Oh, watch this. Assembled, as keen as this may we hear. Assembled, as keen as this. Wow. No idea. Barge is not so heavy. Barge. So is that barge like a... I mean, barge is not so heavy. It's leading me towards thinking canal boats. But I think barge as in pushing my way into something. I think that's a not so heavy kind of unton or something, unweight or something. Spoiled, being wed if one leaves. Spoiled is married, isn't it? Marry? No, marred? Marred. Marred. Spoiled is marred, wed is married. Proposals advanced to hold dance. Is that salsa? Yes, salsa's hidden word there, and it's a dance in the style of a West Coast city. Allah, alley. Okay, that's looking good, goodish over this side of the Delta Wing. One uses trickery to climb eastern slope. Ooh. One uses trickery. I did say magician, but it can't be magician. To climb eastern slope. Mountaineer, I think. Mountaineer. Oh golly. Mount is to climb. Oh, can I type? No, I can't. Mount. Eastern slope. One uses trickery. Is it mount? Let's put that there after time. So that looks like mount. Is not able to love section of long poem. Cannot. Is not able. Can't. Canto. I think canto is canto's a word I've heard in crosswords. I think it's something to do with poems. Can't zero. After time, trouble. I think that's just trouble in the ruble. Par supports fast bowling as key. Supports. What's this? One or many teams so called. I mean, this palms is just a bit of a guess, really. Water on hand. Lines. Secures. Palms. Don't really feel good about either of those answers, actually. What's this? Press. Is that press? Must be press. P and S. Press to join. Press gang. Press gang. There we are. What's this? Barge is not so heavy. Lighter. Okay, it is the boat thing. Lighter. Oh, what's this? Not so hairy. A race. Balderdash. Bald. No. Bald. Yeah, balderdash. Balder. Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking the spelling there. An old man. So fit to turn up. Ooh, what goes there? That must be an CH or an SH, wasn't it? South. This one. I go red all round, or a bit like another colour. I leave all round. I go red is to blush, isn't it? Blush, or a bit like. But blush is blush a colour? Not really. I go red is to blush. I go red all round, or a bit like another colour. It's not enough letters for blush. Oh, what's this? This is the one I need to work out, isn't it? So, what have I got? I've got THEMAIL, and that's going around, I assume, stone. Finally going in the mail. I assume that's an E going in there. Megalith. Okay, it's a G from going, I think. Oh, try and type, please. Megalith. That helps out a bit. I go red. At least it's not blush, like another colour. This one. I think I'm going to have to get rid of these letters I've bunged in here. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of them because I don't think they're helping. Black cats spring bound. Bounce. Bounce is an ounce, so it's be an ounce. Mountable, one uses trickery to climb. Eastern, mount E. Mountain bike, mounts. What is it, mount? I would think so. One or many teams, so-called. United, isn't it? United. Very good. Good simple clue that's not easy to see. Okay, this isn't palms, that's good. What on hands? Nails. Nails, that's what I was looking for. Oh gosh, what's this? Is it mount? Must be mount, mustn't it? One uses trickery. Supports fast bowling as key. I've got one over there as well. Oh golly, I've got this one. Assembled. Is it an anagram of assembled? ASSEMBLE. As keen is eager. Assembled. As keen as this. Mustard? As keen as mustard. But mustard isn't really going to fit there, is it? Oh golly, I've got 3 words here that I just got no idea what for. 4 if I count the one down the right as well. I've got lots of checkers. Supports fast bowling. So supports are struts, back, slash as key. Yeah, backslash is a key, isn't it? Fast bowling. I don't know why that would be slash though. Is it backslash? If that's an H, I think the key is going to be a key on your keyboard. Fast bowling slash. Supports are backs and then fast bowling lash. Lash? Oh. Back. An old man myself, so fit to turn up. Oh my word. One uses trickery to climb eastern slope. Ben is a slope, a mountain in Scotland. Why can I not even begin to see what's going on in these 3 clues? Who uses trickery? I mean, 12 minutes to get to the last 3 or 4 is good. I'll write that out horizontally. M, something S, something E, something E, something. As keen as this. When you say keen as mustard, may we hear mustard? Oh, it's mustard. As in, oh, mustard. Like that. Keen as mustard. I mean, mustard and mustard are slightly different, but in sound, but it's a sound like. I go red or another colour. So what colours go in there? Bluish? I think that's probably bluish, but a bit like another colour, so it's an ish word, isn't it? I go red. Blush. Oh yeah, blush. Round. I said blush, didn't I? It's round an eye. Eye. Red or round. Blush. Oh, what's this then? Maybe that isn't backslash. I'd feel happy that isn't. So backs is support. Fast bowling as key. Backslash. I feel like backslash is the right thing, but fast bowling is. There's a lot of H's and S's and L's and Methuselah, isn't it? How do you spell Methuselah? So fit as to turn up as an old man myself. So fit to turn up. I mean, Methuselah? How do you spell it? I think it's he. Backscape. Fast bowling. Back. Space. Pace. Pace bowling. Yep. An old man, myself, so fit to turn up. Um, I'm just looking at that going, I mean, to turn up suggests there's a, I think it's hell, ass, sa. I'm trying to see what. I'm going to just get on with this one up here, and then I'm going to come back to that. One uses trickery to climb eastern slope. Mounts eastern slope. There's an E in there somewhere, isn't there? I'd think. Mounty. Uh, um, I mean, I really can't get away from mount on that one, but a slope is a mounty bank, I suppose. I suppose that's Mount E Bank, is it? Mount E Bank. One uses trickery. A slope is a bank. Eastern is E. Mount is to climb. Mounty bank. What the heck is that word if it's a word? I'm just going to go with it because I can't really bother. This 16 minutes and now I've got to try and untumble how to spell Methuselah. An old man. Fair enough. Myself so fit to turn up. So let's write his name out backwards, which is, well, H. I think it's an E. I'm not sure. L-A-S-U-H-T-E-M. I mean, there should be an anagram or something here. Some easy kind of passing. Methuselah, is that his name? How's it spelled? An old man. Myself, so fit. Hail. Okay. Let's take that up from it. Hail is fit, isn't it? Hail is fit. So, Methuselah. An old man. Myself is me. So, there's a T, H, Methu, uff. Hail, suff. Hails. So fit. So, Methuselah. Myself. I'd bung in a U at this point. Hail. So fit to turn up. An old man is Methuselah. Myself is me. Oh, okay, so it's me, and then a word for thus is say Methuselah. Hail. Gosh. Well, hey! Wow. 2 minutes on that on decoding how to spell Methuselah, but getting it right. 18 minutes 15. All right. Okay. Well, that was a classic example of how to do a crossword with following the clues. So let's look through. Okay. Mountebank. No idea what Mountebank is, but something to do with someone who uses trickery. So, but the wordplay is fairly, is okay if you follow it. So climb is to mount, E for eastern, and then a bank is a slope. Fair enough. Let's go on to the next one. Again, is not able, so you can't do something if you're not able, and love is no. And a section of a long poem is a canto. Again, another word I've heard the word canto. I couldn't tell you what it is exactly. I thought it's something to do with a song or something, but a long poem. Songs and long poems have the same structure, don't they? Same kind of thing. One. So if you're one, we're all united. We're playing as one, and many teams are called United. So you've got Man United, Colchester United, Southend United, Newcastle United. I think I'll leave it there. Okay, measure of resistance is the ohm, and I'm surprised is and first to meet, so the first letter of meet is an M, gives you ohm. Supports fast bowling as key, so another one I like to build. So supports is backs, if you support someone you're backing them. Fast bowling is pace bowling in cricket, and key is the backspace. Probably would have helped myself there if I thought of backspace rather than backslash. Next one, having money, so cash. I mean, having doesn't seem to help anything there. So money is cash, and we brought back, so put we backwards gives you cashew, so you get cashew nuts. And he's put nut tree, so I think he probably would have just clued that as a tree and something else, but nut tree. Fair enough. I go red all round, so we've got going red all round an eye, so we've got blush round eye, and another colour, a bit like another colour, got to be specific there, a bit like another colour is bluish. Force to join, so if you force someone to join something, you're being press ganged. Journalists are the press, and the team are a gang. Possess, so if you possess something, you has it. Possesses. He possesses that thing, he has that car. Marijuana is hash, but not heroin, so take off an H. Hash becomes has. In basement, vendor herd. So we've got a sound like here. So the herd is next to vendor. So a vendor is a seller, someone who sells things. So S-E-L-L-E-R. And the basement that sounds like the seller is a seller, spelled that way. I got caught out with that once before. I can't remember who it was, but I'd spent an hour on the quick cryptic. I mean, this is probably only about a year and a half ago. I spent an hour doing the crossword, and I was just so tired. I got to that, suddenly saw that one and went, bunged in the wrong one. So I was so miffed when the fail screen came up. Fall behind. So if you fall behind, you're trailing, and if you're walking, a walking route is a trail. Not so hairy, a race. So we've got, if you've got not as much hair as someone else, you're balder, and a race is a dash, and nonsense, balderdash. Let's have a look at the downs. Scientific instrument is a microscope, and trashed in comic prose. We've got an anagram of comic prose giving us microscope. Run off, so anagram of run is a large teapot, an urn. After time, so T for time, and then currency, the Russian ruble, gives us difficulty, which is trouble. This is another tough clue, really. Black cat's spring. Well, spring for bounce is actually quite easy, and that's how I got to it. B for black. There's, I think, a snow leopard is called an ounce. It's come up at least twice this year. So I managed to remember an ounce as a snow leopard, and managed to then translate that to being a cat. I mean, mountebank, bounce, those are, I think a little bit hard. Secures, nails, if you nail something to the wall, you've secured it. And on your hand, you've got fingernails. That's good. That's a nice clue. I mean, it's a tough clue if you can't think of it, but I did sit and stare at my hand for a while. Went palms, lines, and digits, but it was nails. So where do we go next? We go to huge stone. So a huge stone is a megalith. Finally going to take the G from going and put it into the male, and then remarkably saying mix up those letters, and you get megalith. An old man, so I think Methuselah was in the Bible. Well, pretty sure he was in the Bible. I think he lived to something like 800 and 900 years old, I think. So the passing of this one, which is kind of fun, was myself is me, and then thus is so, and so it goes, and thus it happens. And fit to turn up, and fit is hail going upwards. So easier to pass than I thought, but at that moment it wasn't. Assembled, so if a group assembles, they're mustered spelled that way. And again, we've got a sound like now, may we hear, it's indicating it's sound like, and it's this side of as keen as, so, or it's attached to as keen as, so keen as mustard, like the sauce, I think that is, the yellow sauce, or dressing maybe. Says we need a sound like that. Barge is not so heavy, so barge in this case is literally a canal boat type thing, and there's a type of boat called a lighter. Not so heavy is obviously lighter. That comes up from time to time. If you're not into boats, you won't know of a lighter, so worth kind of learning from crosswords because it does come up. Spoiled is marred. Being wed is married, and if one leaves says take the I out of married. Proposals, advanced, to hold dance, so hidden word in there, salsa, between the end of proposals and advanced, and dance is a salsa. And finally, in the style of a West Coast city, so in the style of is a la mode, a la, and then West Coast city is LA, Los Angeles. So there we go. All done, 1815, 2 minutes spent decoding how to spell Methuselah, and there we go. So pleased to complete that. Not bad for a Teazel. Well, it was quite bad actually. I think, mountebank, never heard that word. Canto, not a great word. Bluish is a bit of a meh word. Couple of sound alikes, not a fan of sound alikes, so did okay, and then Methuselah, trying to actually know how to spell that from that passing wasn't the nicest, but got there in the end. So thank you for watching. If you've got anything for the comments, put them down.